À l'ouest d'Auckland, quelque chose se prépare. Il existe à Henderson un entraînement pas tout à fait comme les autres.
No tātou, e te kaihanga ka ino kia koe, ki manakati mai mātou i tēnei rā. Manakati o mātou whānau kei ngā kāinga maha. Manakati o era e mauiwi ana, e rawa kore ana, e pani ana. Uhia mai o tō mairangi, hata whai, I runga I tō ingoa tapu. Lord, I pray that you look after us and keep us safe today. I pray that you look after our families who are at home. I pray that you look after our people who are sick, who are poor, who are grieving. We ask that you cover us with your cloak of love and protection. We ask these things in your name. Amen. Tūturu kia whakamaua kia tīna, tīna, haumi e huie, ai kia chair whānau. That's us, let's get it.
Comme tous les dimanches, des cascadeurs ou futurs cascadeurs se retrouvent dans ce dojang de taekwondo. Ici règnent des valeurs māori, de respect, d'inclusivité et d'entraide. C'est auprès d'eux que j'ai trouvé une deuxième famille. Elle est composée des personnes parmi les plus inspirantes que j'ai pu rencontrer ces dernières années.
Ko Thomas Wiremu pai whenua kiwi toku ingoa, no Mount Maunganui Bay plenty ahau. Ko ngaitarangi me ngapu I te iwi, ko mau o te maunga, ko tauranga te mōna, kia ora. Well, it's always been a dream of mine. Native Stunts is a space I created dedicated to sharing my knowledge and skills while also giving back to my people, but to others of all walks of life. There is a real need for a space for people to grow, to learn safely, to learn properly, and to have heaps of fun as well, but to be supported by someone who's been there and done it, and that's me. It's all about the flow, and that's what we want to focus on today. So, precision and control at a slower pace builds muscle memory and confidence needed to execute movement smoothly. Okay, once smooth, speed follows naturally without sacrificing your technique and safety as well. So let's just focus on that. You know the saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and it's true, So we'll focus on that today. I know we've been away for a little bit, so we won't rush too hard. And I know firsthand how difficult this path can be for some people, in the film industry. It's a cutthroat industry. But I also know that rewards that comes with dedication and commitment, So we've got to keep pushing, keep on learning, man, and, hopefully, things will happen for us and we can experience what I've experienced. All you know that I've come from kind of nothing, but I did have talent, and that's what kind of gave me the confidence to kind of put myself out there. Yeah, from nothing to this. I never ever thought I'd be doing this, ever. When I was young, I never had any dreams or ambitions or anything. That just wasn't a thing for me, I was surrounded by drugs, alcohol, gangs, domestic violence, and I didn't think anything different. So, I think I'm a perfect example. If I can do it, anyone can do it, So we can all do it. Ka pai. Before we start, we'll go around, introduce yourselves, and just say a little something good or bad that you've been through over the last week or so. And I'll start. Thomas Kiwi. Wow.
C'est un véritable privilège de suivre ces aspirants cascadeurs dans leur parcours. Certains débutent à peine, d'autres ont déjà fait leurs preuves, mais tous partagent la même passion et la même détermination. Ce métier reste méconnu et sous-estimé, alors qu'il demande un engagement total. À travers ces interviews, on plonge dans leur réalité, leurs ambitions et les défis qu'ils affrontent chaque jour pour atteindre leurs rêves. Je vous présente les cascadeurs de demain.
My name is Gina Cole. My mum's Fijian. My father is Wailangi of Pākehā. I am a writer.
My name is Dana Taylor. I'm a mother. Was born and raised in New Zealand. Lived in Aussie for a few years, but originally came back here to pursue more of the family life and raise my daughter here.
Tēnā rā tātou. Ki te taha o tōku pāpā, no taranaki ahau. Ko taranaki te maunga, ko taranaki me te pakakohe, me tangahoe, me Ngāti Ruanui toku iwi. Ko Ngāti Haupoto me Ngāti Haumia ngā hapu. Ko Orimipiko me te Toroa Anui, me te Tō Pōtaka, toku marae. Ko Parihaka toku papakainga, ko te Waia Warawa, ko Ngā Tōtara toku awa. Ko Harrison tōku whānau, me te Kāhui tōku whānau. Ki te taha o tōku mama, ngā uri o Scotland me te Island, ko McCullough me te Costello me te McLeod tōku whānau. Ko Harrison tōku whānau, Liam Harrison aho.
So I'm Koreen. I am a Chinese New Zealander. My family came to New Zealand in the late 1800s from southern China, Canton area. So I grew up a very risk-averse kid. I had a lot of multiple chronic eczema and allergies, and so I was allergic to grass, to dust, to foods, including anaphylaxis. So I've had 2 life-threatening reactions. So I saw stunts as a way to get outside of my comfort zone. I started off as a background extra in the Avatar sequels, and in my sequence we had a whole lot of stunt performers in that, and I was really inspired. So I met a couple of performers, Thomas Kiwi, Dana Pai as well, and I heard about her stunt school and just started doing courses thinking it would be a fun hobby to do.
It was never on my list. I was training my acro and contortion that I do at the gym, and I was recognised by another successful stuntee who came and approached me at the gym, put it forward that he thought I'd be really good at this. He'd watched me do my other training as well, so he put me in touch with Thomas, and Thomas has just been great.
So I got into stunts originally from being a background extra on Jason Momoa's show Chief of War, filmed here in 2023. I had a friend from Jiu-Jitsu who was a stuntman. I watched him and another stuntman who's our head professor performing kills and fight scenes in between one of our takes, and the rest is history.
That is a bit of a story. I was a lawyer, and in 2017 I enrolled to do a PhD in creative writing. And so I closed my legal practice in 2018. Have been writing full-time ever since. 2020, I heard that Lord of the Rings was going to be filmed in Auckland, and I'm a big science fiction fan. So I wanted to be in Lord of the Rings, so I finally did get a part as a background actor. And one day I was in the tent with all the background actors, and I saw in the back of the tent this group of orcs, and they had these amazing prosthetic costumes on, and they were all practicing these stunts, and I thought, I want to be one of them. So I went up to one of the orcs and I said, how do I become an orc? And he said, well, first of all you should get a little bit fit. So you should go and do some swimming, then you should go to stage and screen combat school, and then you should go to stunt school. So I did that. Swimming, got a little bit fit, and then I enrolled in some classes. And when I was at combat school, I did a conditioning class, and that was run by a stunt performer, a black belt in Taekwondo. And he said to us, if you really are interested and serious about becoming a stunt performer, you should take up a martial art. So I followed him to his Taekwondo dojang at Van Ring Martial Arts, and I started doing Taekwondo training. I also started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts, MMA. And I found out through that grapevine about Thomas Kiwi's native stunts. I took an introductory class and I started training every week.
So being a mother is quite a challenge to get regular training, and so I have tried to work in different trainings that suit my contracting time as a graphic designer, school pickups as well. And I'm trying to do trainings that I can do with my son. So it was important for me to reconnect back to my Chinese heritage. So I've done Wushu, which is the Chinese martial art, Wing Chun as well, while my son's at school. We also do Taekwondo together. I do dancing as well, and sometimes swim. It's a bit of a range and variety.
So I have done aerial training for 5 years, a bit of mainly aerial silks, but Lera as well. And I started with boxing 2 years ago, got into kickboxing not long after that, moved on to Muay Thai, and I keep up with that regularly. I also strength train 3 times a week and do a lot of acro, contortion and counterbalancing throughout the week. Eating. Eating, definitely found my love for food a lot more. I would be spending time with my daughter. We love our beach trips, park trips, just outdoor in nature. Otherwise, cleaning is a weird hobby of mine.
My side hustles presently, I coach chess, I coach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I work for a retirement village cluster, I do lead generations for a friend, I work in security, I deliver oysters during the season, I work as a background extra and a featured extra.
What I love about Thomas's native stunt classes is that, for one, they're run on kaupapa Māori principles. So, we start the class with a karakia, we all get around in a circle and we talk about our week. And I feel really safe. I can be quite a shy person, but it's a very safe, supportive, encouraging environment. And it doesn't really matter what level your skill is. All that Thomas requires of us is to try and to be consistent.
Definitely the relationships I've built from this place, the confidence. I was very unsure of where I wanted to go with my training or what I wanted to do, but this has really set in stone that this is just the path that I want to take.
Belief in myself and the opportunities to bring many, many different aspects of my experience and my background to create art.
I love the family that Thomas has created here. It's all inclusive. People are just willing to turn up and work on our skills and be on this journey together. So I love the spiritual aspect of it because I have faith, and so that's very important to me.
I think every time we get together on Sundays and we train, I see connections, I see growth, I see people having fun, and I'm just so grateful and thankful to be a part of everyone's journey and dreams. Yeah, to be honest, it's probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. That's it.
It's incredible. Training with Thomas it's a very calming and centering experience. Everything he does is in accordance with tikanga. I feel very included. Everybody is given equal footing. We're all given a right to speak. We're all challenged, and we all have a laugh and good fun together.
Definitely a lot of the whānau vibes here, a lot of pride and inclusion. Everybody is included, no matter which level you're on. The respect and the hospitality and the mana in this place is just unreal.
Well, we do a lot of Māori language is used. Children come along. It's the only training really that I go to where people bring their children with them. We learn maurako as well. We have karakia at the beginning and end of the class. It's a very caring kind of, there's a lot of manaakitanga, kaitiakitanga, a part of Thomas's, the way he trains, because he is so versed in Māori tanga himself. There's just such a lot of care and concern and compassion that he has for all of us and carries through all of his classes. Even though I am not Māori, of course, I want to be respectful to Thomas's Māori heritage. I love ending training with a karakia, paying respect to God and or whatever beliefs that you have.
As a Māori from Aotearoa, I think it's just natural. It's part of our culture to respect Ukaraiti, our creator, to respect our Papa Tūnuku, our Mother Earth, to respect our ancestors and loved ones who have passed on, to respect our elders, to respect each other, and to be honest and true. Now that I'm older and I've made my fair share of silly mistakes, but I learnt from them and finally found my path. It's important for me to encourage that sense of manaakitanga, kindness and respect, and whanaungatanga, that family connection within our native whānau. But it's about whānau, it's about life lessons. It's a place where you can grow, you can learn and have fun, but in a safe place. That's what native stunts is.
I want to be an orc on the Lord of the Rings, or I want to be a background gladiator on Spartacus, something like that.
Honestly, for me, First thing would just be having fun. Ultimately, I would love to be a stunty and flying around on all the wires. That is my niche, but definitely just having fun and building some more connections.
I'd love to be a professional stuntman and not have to have side hustles and be able to have a good lifestyle.
I'm very grateful for the fact that I've booked work, and it'd be amazing to continue to book work and to do more jobs as a stunt performer. At the end of the day, I'm here as long as God has got those doors open, and if He closes that door, then sure. So while I'm here, I'll just go as hard as I can, enjoying the journey for sure.
I would love to see native stunts grow and to give people a chance to experience what I've been lucky to experience over my time as a stunt performer. And I think my hope still now is to encourage and inspire those to chase their dreams and achieve their goals, whatever they may be, you know. So, yeah.
Kia ora.
Is it all right?
Yes.
Good?
Yes, that's good.